Halo teman-teman, apa kabar? Halo teman-teman, apa kabar? Muhammad, apa kabar? Halo Muhammad, halo Muhammad Renaldi. Jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe ya, biar abang juga semangat. Ya, Muhammad Renaldi. Apa kabar Muhammad Renaldi? Jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe ya, biar abang juga semangat. Harus ya. Oke, hari ini kita main ini ya, basket ya. Game bola basket ya. Oke. Halo Muhammad Rinaldi, jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe, like dan komentar ya, biar abang Ega semangat. Biar abang Ega bisa beli PS5 ya. Kalau abang Ega punya rezeki, abang Ega mau cita-cita abang Ega mau beli PS5 ya. Tolong pencet tombol subscribe, jangan lupa share ke teman-teman kamu video abang Ega Prasetya Erlangga ya. Oke, sebarin ya, share ke seluruh teman-teman kamu, teman-teman sekolah, teman-teman kampus, atau teman-teman apapun lah, teman-teman tongkrongan, yang penting share semuanya ya. Oke, hari ini kita jangan banyak basa-basi. Taruh. Oke, jangan banyak basa-basi, kita lanjutin lagi. NBA ya. Aduh, oke. Kita jangan banyak basa-basi ya teman-teman ya. Nah, kita lanjutin lagi ya. NBA 2K17 ya. Basket maksudnya, bola basket. Halo teman-teman, apa kabar? Lagi bertemu lagi dengan Ega Prasetya Erlangga. Oke, salam anime untuk para komunitas semuanya. Barusan itu adalah intro yang keren. Oke, hari ini kita main basket ya. Suka hobi apa? Game anime, film-film anime, dan musik-musik anime dari negara Jepang ya. Tergantung judul filmnya ya. Filmnya apa dulu nih? Kalau filmnya ini berarti musiknya bagus. Abang juga suka musik-musik anime dari negara Jepang ya. Oke teman-teman, kita jangan mencoba basa-basi ya, kita lanjutin lagi ya. Oke, lanjut ya. Lanjut. Lanjut. Aku mau ini. Aduh. Umur berapa? Umur aku 31. Minggu depan abang itu ulang tahun ya. Tahun 2023 minggu depan abang Ega ulang tahun. Ulang tahun Ega tanggal 11 Januari. hampir sama kayak siaran Indosiar. Tahu kan Indosiar? Ulang tahun Indosiar, siaran Indosiar ya. Abang Ega sama Indosiar hampir sama, tanggal 11 Januari. Tahunnya sama. Kalau Indosiar kan tahun 1991. Abang Ega juga sama. Tahun lahirnya Abang Ega 1991 ya. Umurku sekarang 31, minggu depan 32. Minggu depan ulang tahun. Umur 32. Sekarang umur 31. Oke. Minggu depan Abang Ega ulang tahun ya. Muhammad Renaldi. Tahun 2023 minggu depan Abang Ega ulang tahun, bulan Januari, tanggal 11 Januari ya. 11 loh, ulang tahun Indosiar. Tahu kan siaran Indosiar? Nah itu hampir sama ya. Indosiar kan tanggal 11, Abang Ega juga tanggal 11 Januari. Lanjut ya. Udah ya. Apalagi mau nanya apa lagi? Bang, kamu suka cosplay nggak? Cosplay. Umur aku 20 tahun. Umur 20 tahun. Bagus itu. Bagus. Bang, kamu suka cosplay nggak? Cosplay. Ala-ala anime ya? Suka banget sih cosplay. Ala-ala anime. Kalau cosplay Abang Ega suka. Tapi Abang Ega belum pernah semacam apa namanya? Kayak acara-acara Jepang belum pernah. Di Indonesia kan udah ada kan ya acara ciri khas Jepang, belum pernah ke sana. Kalau nggak salah acara Jepang itu semacam cosplay itu kalau nggak salah adanya di kampus-kampus ya kan, anak kuliah ya kan. Abang Ega belum pernah melihat festival Jepang di wilayah kampus ya. Aku belum pernah. Suka nonton apa? Banyak sih. Abang Ega sukanya anime doang, tapi yang film-film orang beneran Abang Ega nggak suka. Kalau orang beneran ceritanya ya nggak menarik bagi Abang Ega. Abang Ega hobinya anime, dan Abang Ega suka musik anime. Abang Ega suka melihat para YouTubers orang Amerika dan orang Eropa suka main game-game anime. Nah, termasuk Abang Ega suka main game-game anime ya. Lanjut ya, kita main basket ya. Oh ya, maaf ya Rinaldi, HP Abang Ega lagi cas. Biasanya Abang Ega lihat komennya lewat HP. Sekarang HP Abang Ega lagi dicas ya. Kalau begini Abang Ega nggak bisa lihat komennya. Abang Ega lagi fokus game basket ya. Lanjut ya. Maaf nih ya Muhammad Renaldi, Abang Ega nggak bisa fokus apa namanya? Nggak bisa fokus lihat komennya. Biasanya lewat HP, biasanya HP-nya lagi dicas, baterainya habis. Ya lanjut ya. Abang Ega mau baca-baca komen, mau. Abang Ega bukan sombong atau bang sombong banget sih nggak mau baca. Aku mau baca, tapi kalau baca HP Ega lagi dicas, bisa baca ya, tapi lagi fokus dulu ya. Fokus ya. Lanjut ya. Lanjut. Oke. Lanjut ya. Abang Ega mau lihat komentar ya, mau lihat komentar, tapi biasanya Abang Ega lewat HP. Kalau lewat sini Abang Ega susah, harus dikecilin kameranya, kamera OBS-nya ya. Bentar ya, aku baca.
Welcome everyone, let's get ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls and Astoria. And the Bulls start out with to the bucket for the layup. Jordan's got the opening field goal of the game for Chicago. Adams against Harper. Off the screen. No good on a shot. A bit long that time. Here's Chicago. Here's Rodman. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Yeah, and that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Adams. And there's the pass to Barusis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
And here is Vasconia now, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Jordan touched it back. Here's Adams. Well, it was only a matter of time if they finally get the ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute to the death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, you're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
All right, David, thanks. And it sounds like the most important number for them today is opposing defensive.
Some very hot stretches with the ball. So they've got to do what they can to limit those opportunities.
Yeah, and for what Coach was saying, guys, I mean, he knows that. They should play some suffocating D today if he got his message across.
Bruce is with it. Covered by Long. 6 to shoot. The shot. It's deflected. Uncovered. And that's down the jumper.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
Harper against Adams. It's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
To the inside. Harper. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And so it looks like Vasconia will retain possession here. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
11 feet away. Vasconia trails 5-5 over to the left wing. Adams against Jordan, and the shot goes down.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And here is Vasconia now. Manga passes to Adams. Here's Cozier. Wow, way off on that. 4-on-3 break. Here's Pippen. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Pippen's got his first 2 points. Adams outside. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. The Bulls leading by 5. This is it to Long. The 11-footer. It's deflected. And go passes it for Zero. No good off the back of the rim. And here are the Bulls now. And a wide open look for Jordan. Hands it from downtown. Jordan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Chicago. Harper against Adams. So it looks like Stronia will retain possession here. And you can call it over the line.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. First checked in for Ron Harper. Chicago with the ball. It's a 5-point game. One little passes to Rodman. On the Bulls, another three.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Here's Bridges. Good. Who comes up with the shot to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Bulls leading by 5. Pippen the pass to Longley. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. If they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
Here's Kozel. Nice work on the board. Playing out with the basket. 6 points for him. So it's Chicago now. Kerr dishes to Jordan. Here's Longley. It drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Rodman covered. A shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. To the inside. Longley. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Dennis Binion throws by 9. Adams with it. He's got 7. Brazier passes to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Zonda. Goes in by the Bulls. Pippen for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Losing, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
You know what? Trying to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
And Stronia making a change here. Merton is checked in to end the run. And the rejection by Pippen. Pass to Handa. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way.
To get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain him.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Brazier passes to Handa. Here's Clintonus. Shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls leading by 13. Here's Rodman. Good ball. Nice sweep that time from Scottie Pippen. Rodman's got 7.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Adams' shot is off.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Adams after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Now the pass to Handa. Adams wide open. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's the pick. And stolen by Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Griffin's got 8 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
2 points. That one goes. 12 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Longley, and finished off by Longley.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
To the wing on the left, Crozier passes to Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Helga from outside the arc, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Another one falls for Chicago.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now here's Adams. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Crozier. Adams against Kirk. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. For the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And chalk up a few more points for them there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
Now Basconia with it. Here's Crozier. There's the pass to Bertens. Out left to the wing. Shengelia the pass to Crozier. And there's the 3-second violation.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kukoc has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bulls. Here's Crozier, guarded by Jordan. An intentional foul for him, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Harper, who's checked in for Chicago. Here's Shengelia. Here's Bertens. Forced the shot clock violation. Great team. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And 3 from Jordan. And the Bulls another 3.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Shengelia. Passes it to Bertens. He's got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Jordan. 13 points in the game. Good on the three-point shot.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Shoots from the high post, and it's Chicago scoring again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, they've been clearly the better team.
And for the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it last. And here in the second quarter, with a little under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now the Bulls with it, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. No one covering. Parker's got 5 points so far.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Chicago making a switch here. Bushler's checked in. Bergenis, the pass to Quiser. To the left side wing. There's Planinic, and it's blocked by Jordan. Inside, Rodman with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Here's Cozier. They set the pick. An intentional foul there. I wish I could say why.
That looks pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Remington is checked in for Longley. You can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
That got them over the limit, and it's still early. They have to play smart, or they could give up a lot of free throws.
For Baskonia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-3 run. And the shot's good from Bushler.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Cozier, guarded by Jordan. Baskonia is shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
They double him with Jordan. Dishes it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Kicks it to Rodman. Again, Chicago.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
There's the screen. Was there. And so it looks like Baskonia will retain possession here. Shot from the inbound. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
They get it again. Out to Kukoc. Here's Jordan. And good that time. Jordan's got 22.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now Baskonia with it. Here's Cozier. He's got 5. Ball's knocked loose. So it looks like Baskonia will retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And for the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it left.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's Cozier. Rebounded by Wellington. Here's Kukoc. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And here is Vasconia now. There's the dish and jelly. Tries to keep it alive. Baseline try. Rebounded by Wellington.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Cozier. Here's Kukoc. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
And Vasconia making a change here. Shots checked in. As they look to set up in that court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
And here is Vasconia now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Urginus, to by Kukoc. Vasconia with another miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And it's good for 2.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. And here's Jordan outside. It's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Rodman brings the double team. Feeds to Shingeli. Pass to Bertens. Clock is at 3. Rebounds as the Bulls gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So for the Bulls, Pippen comes in for Rodman. And Steve Kerr subbed in for Bushel. Bangs on the trifecta.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And here is Vasconia now. Low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
Adams is just Vasconia. We're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. With the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. A nice shot by Jordan.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
It's stolen by Kerr. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Again, Chicago.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
No expiration date on their legs. They just seem to be fresher. And they're putting those fresh legs to good use.
And that one's good. Chop.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Kukoc for 3. That's wrong. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. Kukoc has gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. They set the screen. Lazic, guarded by Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. And here come the Bulls again. Chicago with the fast break. Kerr's shot is good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Kerr's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Adams against Kerr. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
For Baskonia, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. 3, Pippen dives for it. To the paint, here's Jordan. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Jordan's got 29.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know, stops have not been easy to come by for him. To me, it looks as though they've been lost defensively.
I love the low post attack on that one.
1:21 left to play here in the half. Lets it go with the 3. That's tipped, but they recover it. The 3, Pippen buries the long-range jumper. Pippen's got 11.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice upkick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And Baskonia making a change here. Barusis has checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Longley's checked in for Wennington. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And Kerr pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And here is Adams after the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen to the middle. And so it looks like Baskonia will retain possession here. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Shots good by Pippen.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win.
After one half, it hasn't even. It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
That'll be a 5-second ball.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
And here is Baskonia now. Adams' shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Team ball.
They set the pick. Down low, broke loose. It's stolen by Rodman. They push it up, 4 on 3. Yep, that one goes. 22 points for him.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Looks like it may have had the opposite effect on the defenders. I mean, right there, it looked like they were still in halftime mode. Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Adams outside. To the middle. Here's Barusis. Leading with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
On Bonds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively.
Here's Cozier. Points in the game and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
From outside the arc, and the Bulls another 3.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Intentional foul. Here's the screen. Barusas with it. Longley on him. Barusas can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Cozier after Dennis Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Longley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Adams. 12 points for him. The pass to Handler. He's camped in the lane there and he gets the 3-second call.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Assist from Ron.
It's amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect in this half.
Passes it to Cozier. Count that one. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Harper kicks to Jordan. Longley passes to Jordan. Back to Harper. On deep. The Bulls keep it alive. Second shot opportunity. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here is Barusas. He's got 6. Pocket 6. 24-second violation. And Baskonia making a change here.
Into the lineup, Baskonia. Number 7.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called to the 5-second violation.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Here's Adams. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Bulls making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. And so Adams nails both of them. Chicago with the ball. Pippen from deep three-point range. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Down low, it's stolen by Rodman. It's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction. In terms of turnovers, it's slowly becoming a problem.
Bertinus is checked in for Baskonia. Adams outside.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Bertens. T, defended by Kerr. Just 5 to shoot. T. Asconia with another miss. Now the Bulls with it. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist from Michael Jordan. Kerr's got 15.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Bertens. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Davis Bertens. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And Asconia making a change here. Sanjalia's checked in. And that one's good by Rodman.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pippen dishes to Kerr. Outside, Rodman. Here's Longley. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 27.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
That came off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Chicago has possession. Pippen kicks to Kerr. Shoots it. Again, Chicago.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Adams outside. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Angelia after Dennis Rodman's bucket there. Drive by Adams, and that's collected by Longley. Downs, Asconia takes possession. Coach is checked in for the Bulls. Here's Dozier. 12 points for him. It's tipped. The pass to Bertens. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vlasic. Asconia with another miss. Pass break. Here comes Shaw.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Dozier after the Bulls pick up 2. Longley grabs the miss. Here's Pippen. Again, Chicago.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
To the inside. And that time, also a missed shot. Here's Chicago. Here's Kukoc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Kukoc has got 12 points in the game.
Crisp pass into the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yes, that goes in.
Now that's where we like your shots to come from.
To the paint. It's Pippen on the wall. Out of bounds, Asconia takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
And Vasconia making a change here. Shots checked in. Here's Cozier. 12 points for him. Virginus guarded by Pippen to the left wing. Passes it to Bertens. Out to the right wing. Shengelia. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Here's Kerr for three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Pushing it up. And they double up Jordan.
None of the defense hasn't been in his favor, but you know what? He hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Cozier. Pass to Shengelia. To the wing on the left. Pass to Bertens. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And here is Vasconia now. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the pass to Cozier. Out to the right wing. Shengelia, the pass to Jock. Out to the wing. Here's Cozier. Taking it again. Passes it to Bertens. A three ball. And the release was before the buzzer. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Simpkins. Vasconia takes possession. And here is Vasconia now. Adams, the pass to Planovich. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Got that one up quick. Bushler's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bulls. Bushler's gone 3 for 4 here from the field.
Let's make something happen.
Adams outside. Six to shoot. Ganga passes to Adams. Here's Blazek. That misses off the backboard. Now here's Kerr. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across that boarding zone.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Harper against Adams. To the middle. And he drops him the layup off the glass. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Kerr. Vasconia takes possession. Adams against Harper. To the left side wing. Adams right side. 5 on the clock. for the three. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
They've got to be careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
Blazich, defended by Kirk. 6 on the shot clock. No good from the low block. Here's Simpkins. Called the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up point.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Smith checked in for Chicago. Now here's Adams. Right wing. Wow. Fast break. Here we go. They grabbed their own miss. Smith the pass to Bushler. Pass to Simpkins. Here's Bushler. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Now here's Adams. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the right side. Here's Blazich. And it's off from three-point range.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And an open path to the hoop there, easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there, and boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
Back to Adams. Over to the wing. Over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Chicago with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and down. Inside, there's Paninic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And here's Smith. Out of bounds. Baskonia takes possession. Here's Adams. There's the screen. From 13, misses off the right eye.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
The 10-footer. It's all in by the Bulls. Bounds. Baskonia takes possession. to the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Paninic. Soft touch off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. The feed to Adams.
Chicago foul ball. That's his first personal foul.
On defense, Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Puts it up. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop. Instead, they give up a triple on an open look.
Well, you know, this guy's such a good shooter. They use a guy defensively. You want to be able to smell his breath. I mean, not literally, but you want to be close enough to where you could get a whiff if you needed to.
Wouldn't that be literally?
Yeah. Harper's gotten about everything to drop here, shooting 6 of 7. Smith against Adams. That's tipped. Goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Fabian Huizer. Iliman Shot.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Chuck. Rebounded by Wennington. And here are the Bulls now. This one for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
He drops him away up on the glass. Here's Cozier. To the middle. It's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Wennington. Lets it go with the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
And here is Baskonia now. Pass to Simpkins. Again, Chicago.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Get open, get open.
Here's Cozier. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. The long distance three through.
Talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3 ball that deep wasn't going in.
Wasted no time on that one. Hirschler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
To the left side wing. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Simpkins. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Harper dishes to Smith. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. And what a huge standout performance it was for Jordan. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Martinez is checked in for Basconi. Kerr's checked in for the Bulls.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Lennington. Basconi takes possession, so it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cozier.
The good news, though, is they've already got the lead.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Ron Hartman. Adams is checked in for Basconi. Here's the screen. Now the pass to Planovich. 5 to shoot. This is the chop. Right wing. Here's Martinez. Basconia with another miss.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Bushler. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Oke, maaf ya. Oke teman-teman, kita ganti game ya. Teman-teman, kita ganti game. Ganti game anime ya. Ntar Bang Ika balik lagi ya. Aku mau ganti game. Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe, like, dan komentar. Ya maaf ya tadi Bang Ika ketiduran. Ya, oke maaf ya. Hari ini udah kepengen mau ganti game ya. Ya oke, kita Bang Ika lanjutin lagi. Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa pencet tombol subscribe, like, dan komentar. Terima kasih atas menontonnya dan salam anime untuk para komunitas. Dadah.